We're talking with Chris Hurn, CEO and co-founder of Mercantile Capital and the author of the just-released The Entrepreneur's Secret to Creating Wealth. Chris, welcome.
Thanks for having me, Bob.
Tell us about the book, Big 504 SBA program. You're a big fan of it. Tell us what you're telling the small business Main Street entrepreneur.
Well, there's a number of secrets in the book, of course, but the two overarching themes are that there's perhaps never been a better time for small business owners to buy their own commercial real estate as there is today. We have discounted commercial property values out there. We have historic low interest rates, and quite frankly, a lot of people can own much less than they can continue leasing for. So it's a very timely book in that regard. The other big theme about the book, of course, is I talk about what I think are the best commercial loan products out there, and of course, I give a whole lot of pages to the 504 because it continues to be a program that's not very well known out there in the small business and entrepreneurial world.
Chris, you're not only right about it, but you walk the talk. I mean, 2012, your company did, what, over $175 million worth of 504 lending, making you one of the largest lenders in the country.
Actually, 425. We were up about 143% over last year, where we did about 175 million. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Very nice, very nice. Give us one of the takeaways for the small business lending community. What is something in your book that they don't know about this program?
Well, there's a number of things in the book I think that'll be very helpful to a lot of the readers. It's really meant to be directed to the small business end user, the small business owner, as well as their advisors. So a lot of folks that are going to be on your list, Bob, will get a lot of value out of the book just from a standpoint of quite candidly using it as a sales tool. I actually have had many people tell me, and many of the reviews on Amazon, I think there's about 4 dozen reviews on Amazon now, that often talk about that it's a blueprint that really walks a small business owner from point A to point Z, exactly how to do this. So how do you pick a commercial property type that fits for you? How do you pick a commercial real estate broker that you can work with? How do you pick a lender? What kinds of commercial loans are available out there for small business owners? And obviously we do get into the 504 pretty extensively, but also we cover a lot of the myths and misperceptions regarding small business lending and what business owners really need to know all about it. So I think it's very helpful for a lot of folks, and it's been selling pretty well on Amazon. I've been in the top 0.5% of all books sold on Amazon since we came out with it, so I'm pretty happy about it, and it's gotten some press, so I'm very proud of it.
I thoroughly enjoyed the book. Again, The Entrepreneur's Secret to Creating Wealth by Chris Hurn. Highly recommend it. It's an easy read, and I'll make the plug. It's a great book for you to recommend for your borrowers. It is a great blueprint. Chris, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, Bob.